Dr. Maggie Battiato here. I wanted to talk to everyone a little bit about living in your truth and living in your reality. I did some work on myself over this past holiday weekend, Labor Day weekend, and I came across this awesome book by Byron Katie. It's called Loving What Is. And what it has to do with is asking yourself some questions to get to the truth of what you're thinking. Because sometimes we lie to ourselves about what the reality is and what the truth is because it's easier. We all do it. So when someone is telling you something like, I plan on doing this or I'm doing that, but it's really not happening, sometimes you tell a story to yourself like, but it is going to happen. They're saying it's going to happen, so it's going to happen. But you're sort of telling yourself a lie. And then your reaction to it is you're hurt and disappointed and all this stuff, you know? It's not about that person. Your first reaction is, oh, it's about that person. No, it's not. It's about you and your truth and what is happening in the reality, right? So the reality is, what is your truth? Can you absolutely say that the story you're telling yourself is the truth? So you ask yourself these questions, and then you get down to the bottom of it, and I'm not going to tell you what her questions are because then I'm ruining the book for her, and that's not fair. I know what it's like to be an author and to write stuff and blah, blah, blah. So she came up with these great things, these questions to ask yourself about if you're living in your reality and your truth. Once you get down to the bottom of it, then you figure out what's going on with you. And you get to your reactions and your emotional reactions, and it's your thoughts. That's what it is. It's your thoughts. And then you can make choices about whether you want to drop your thoughts about that truth. Here's an example. So if someone says to you, I'm going to the 7-Eleven. Oh, God, there's no 7-Elevens anymore, is there? I'm going to the Wawa. And I'm going to buy you a cup of coffee. And bring it back. But your thought process is, he's not going to do that because he never does that for me. He's lying. He's never done that before in the 15 years I've known this person. Now, your reaction to it is you're getting mad and upset. So the truth is, in the reality, is you're already attributing, thoughts and words and everything. This guy hasn't even left the house yet. So that is, you are attaching thoughts to it, to the situation, to the guy saying to you, I'm going to go get you a cup of coffee at Wawa. See how it's your thoughts? It's you. It's your thoughts. You did that. And so it's so easy to change your thoughts about any situation, which changes your emotional reaction to it. It's called the work. Byron Katie calls it the work. You can change your thought, drop that thought. So the guy says to you, I'm going to go to Wawa and get you a cup of coffee. You can change your thought right away and say, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I would really appreciate that. I haven't had any coffee today. And just leave it at that. And then just forget about it and go about your day. Now, if the guy goes and gets your coffee and brings it back, then you're grateful. If he does it, oh well. Go get your own coffee. So I just wanted to share that. Because when you realize that you have that power to change your own thoughts and then your own feelings about any situation, it's a switch in perspective. Very interesting. Right? And it's not hard to do. People think it's hard to do. No, it's not. No, it's not. You just have to be willing to let go of negative energy thought patterns. If you know what I'm talking about. When you have attributed negative energy to old thought patterns that really aren't working for you anymore anyway, because when you have a negative energy type thought pattern, it makes you feel sad and bad and all that crap. Who wants to feel like that? Nobody. So why not change them anyway? You have that power to do that. Anyway, peace, love, and light to you all. I wish you all the best. Have a happy, safe Labor Day weekend. Mwah.